Good morning. It's Friday, December 27th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. This morning, a firefighter is recovering from smoke inhalation after flames tore through a home in Old Bethpage. Nassau police say it happened last night here on Round Swamp Road. Firefighters from Plainview and several other departments were called to extinguish the flames. The fire marshal is investigating how it started. Governor Hochul wants oil and gas companies to pay big time for the impact of climate change. Yesterday, she signed a law that will require energy giants to pay $75 billion over 25 years to cover climate change costs. The money would be used to fix erosion and other damage caused by extreme weather. Supporters feel the law will hold the companies accountable for greenhouse gases and pollution. Meanwhile, critics say it's unconstitutional. Only a Newsday, there are calls to revive a proposed federal law to regulate rechargeable lithium-ion batteries. Nassau and Suffolk fire officials say there have been dozens of lithium-ion battery fires in recent years, like this one in Long Beach last year. The legislation would have given the feds the power to stop batteries that don't meet certain standards from coming into the country. The proposed law was dropped at the last minute from the government's recently approved emergency funding bill. The Greenport Carousel may be welcoming visitors back by Memorial Day. Work is underway on the Herschel merry-go-round. The tourist attraction is more than 100 years old. It was shut down in September after a mechanical failure caused some of the horses to come off their tracks. The village board voted to spend more than $23,000 to restore the carousel. Tonight, your billionaire dreams could come true. The Mega Millions jackpot is now more than $1 billion. Tonight's drawing is now worth at least $1.15 billion, even though the sign only shows $999 million. The numbers will be drawn at 11 p.m. Good luck and give us a call if you win. The Hempstead community came together to celebrate the first night of Kwanzaa. Around 100 people gathered at Kennedy Memorial Park for the village's annual celebration. Kwanzaa, a non-religious holiday created in 1966, celebrates African and African American culture, history, and values.
The first night represents unity, and Hempstead is a very diverse community, and in the diverse community that we are, we embrace unity.
Kwanzaa is celebrated every year from December 26th to January 1st. Only a Newsday, a Long Island family is celebrating the gift of life this holiday season. Virginia Huey has the story.
They say home is where the heart is. And that's true for the Cotter family of Shoreham.
We are just so grateful that we have both of our children that we can celebrate with.
I want to do this here.
As 5-year-old Ruby decorates the Christmas tree and makes her wish list for Santa,
A doll.
A doll? What doll?
her parents, Ashley and Brian, reflect on Christmas 5 years ago when Ruby received the greatest gift of all, a new heart and a second chance at life.
It was a miracle.
It was the miracle the Cotters prayed for after Ruby, then 3 months old, was diagnosed with an enlarged heart. She needed a transplant to survive. A donor heart became available 3 days before Christmas 2019.
That was a very happy Christmas. Even though we were in the hospital, it was the timing of Ruby's heart transplant was just it always makes Christmas special.
2 years later, the Cotters faced another health crisis. This time, their second child, Everett, was fighting for his life.
He actually flatlined, and they had to perform CPR on him, and it was the same thing.
Like his sister, Everett was born with an enlarged heart. He received a life-saving transplant in June 2022. Today, both children are full of energy and wonder. Ruby started kindergarten this year. Everett is in pre-K. They love playing at the beach, taking snack breaks, and dressing up for Halloween. Every day is a celebration of life, especially on their respective transplant anniversary days in December and June.
We actually have a life now. Who knows where we would be as a family if our children did not have this gift.
On Christmas and every day of the year, the Cotters say they give thanks to the 2 organ donor families they never met but will never forget.
Sometimes I am snuggling with my kids and I hear their heart beating, and I know it's not theirs. I know it came from someone else. I know that family is probably still hurting. Every time something special happens with our children, we think about them, because without them, it wouldn't be happening.
Forever grateful for the most precious gifts of all.
Merry Christmas.
In Shoreham, Virginia Huey, Newsday TV.
Truly a Christmas miracle. Thank you, Virginia. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
A sweet treat to celebrate Hanukkah. Elisa DiStefano has today's Feed Me TV.
Jelly donuts are a Hanukkah tradition, and here at Zucker Bakers in Plainview, you make them fresh.
Yes, we do. We've been making them for about 16 years now.
And why jelly donuts for Hanukkah?
Because they're fried in oil that lasted for the 8 days of Hanukkah.
I'm ready to learn how to make them. I've got
All right.
got my gloves here.
So you put 2 donuts in, make sure it doesn't go fully through, and then you press this button right here. And that's it.
All right, let me give it a try. Okay, I got them, and
And then press the back button.
woo! There's a lot of jelly in my jelly donuts. Take 2. There we go. All right, now I'm getting the hang of it. So that's the perfect amount of jelly
Yes, it is.
in a jelly donut. And you don't just do jelly,
No, we also do chocolate and vanilla.
but jelly's the most popular.
Yes.
And what do you think makes the best jelly donuts? Is there any secret ingredient or anything you do differently here?
I think that it's the powdered sugar that makes the donut.
All right, well, let's bring on the powdered sugar. I like a lot of sugar. Like that, more, woo, that's a lot of sugar. Now it's the perfect amount of powdered sugar. Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV. On the perfect jelly donut.
I agree, the perfect donut. For more on where to find holiday treats, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal Friday forecast, another sunny and chilly day with rain on the way, so get ready for it. Here's a look at your highs, a mix of sun and clouds today, highs in the 40s. Now for a look at your futurecast, rain coming overnight. Showers continue throughout the weekend. Of course, we will keep you updated. Looking at your 7-day forecast, we might see a break from the rain on New Year's Eve. So if you have plans, fingers crossed, but it does return on New Year's Day. So just be prepared for that. That's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Happy Friday and happy holidays to everyone. Thank you so much for watching.